I ain't gonna lie. As long as y'all treat everybody like y'all treat everybody, I'm cool with it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see y'all pretty, you know what I'm saying, annoying to everybody. So,
What you talking about?
I'm just saying
Nah, he
overall. I
just
just,
said we keeping the same energy, man.
yeah, just keep that, just be aggravating to everybody, be mean to everybody, and I appreciate that. That's all. Just keep the same energy with everybody. Just be annoying. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be mean to me, be mean to everybody. You gonna be nice to me, be nice to everybody. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I like that though. Y'all sort of kind of doing that. 'Cause this shit is crazy. All right, man. Y'all got serious.
Biz, you just annoying though.
Nah, bitch, you just stupid. Fuck you talking about? Yeah.
The boss not coming back. It's crazy though. What's up,
Yeah,
Hart?
She finding the clip. She clipping it up.
She don't
shit.
gotta clip it up. She could just come back in here, go
And play it. Yeah, the
go two
ball.
minutes back. That's
Hart
it.
said, "I'm gonna
Two
end this
minutes
space
back.
right now, so
Right
you
now,
ain't
so
even
she
gotta
didn't
go
have to
far."
do all of that. All she had to do was go 2 minutes back. That's it.
Right,
She
go
said,
all the
"Let
way
me
to the
get
end.
$20 once you get this 100 from her. Let me get a little dub."
Damn good and well. She just like the fast talk and double talk, man.
That was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I said, "Don't even trip. I'm gonna end this bitch right now, so you ain't even gotta go back far." I said, "Dang."
I'm not coming in here crazy. That's how
Send it to
she
her.
bound.
It's all good. We can find it.
Send that
Mm-hmm.
shit to her.
Let's skip all the way to the end, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, you was crystal clear right there.
Not dashing. Dashing through the snow ass nigga.
You see how mean you is? You see that? You see how fucked up that was for you to say?
What?
You sounded so mean just now. That's crazy.
Damn, I got.
Like you did. You sounded like a dickhead just now. That man didn't even tell you nothing. Dash you through the snow ass nigga. That man didn't even say nothing.
You said, "Dasher, mount up."
Yeah.
Hold on, alleyway. Imagine a dasher fucking bringing food to a scandler.
What?
What, nigga? You've had a dasher bring you food before?
I don't have food delivered.
Oh, okay.
What you go get everything?
Yeah, I don't trust them people. You're not gonna lick my French fry or drink out of. I don't. Mm-mm.
Lick your
Man,
French
that should be
fry.
wrapped up.
The food be cut. It's covered. Everything is.
Yeah, that
Like,
should
Mm-mm.
be
I've
wrapped
seen
up.
the videos of them doing stuff to people's food. They literally post videos of them doing stuff to people's food.
That must be old videos because they seal all the bags and drinks and shit now. Like,
Yeah, I
Oh,
understand what
okay.
you talking about.
and them stickers and seals is not the ones you could just like take that shit off and put it back on. Like once you take one of them bitches off, you done rip the bag or something. Like, that shit can't go back on.
I'm alright. If I'm that hungry, I can go get it.
Shout out to you, man.
so you've never gotten food delivered to you a day in your life?
Hart, what was that about?
That's new. Like that DoorDash.
Sorry, Katrina. Sorry, this is about the money. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. First time she just did not answer off the
Nope,
mic.
she
Thanks a
definitely
lot,
didn't
Trina.
say no.
Damn it,
Yep.
Trina.
No,
What
it's all right.
happened?
Come
I
on.
was I was in a real quick
Yeah,
meeting.
shush. You're in your meeting.
We're in a meeting too right now.
Doing stuff to people's food. They literally post videos of them doing stuff to people's food.
That must be old videos because they seal all the bags and drinks and shit now. Like,
Yeah, I
Oh,
understand what
okay.
you talking about.
and then take that shit off and put it back on. Like once you take one of them bitches off, you done rip the bag or something. Like, that shit can't go back on.
I'm alright. If I'm that hungry, I can go get it.
Shout out to you, man.
So if you've never gotten food delivered to you a day in your life,
Well, that's new. Like that DoorDash, Uber Eats stuff, that's new. So no.
What about
Delivery,
pizza? They be
delivery,
delivering
not
pizza.
new.
I don't eat
Delivery,
pizza, babe. Pizza is bread and cheese.
delivery's
hello,
not new.
delivery has been around since before I was born. As far as I know, delivery has been around. So my question still stands: have you ever gotten food delivered to you a day in your life?
Okay, so her before the Uber Eats and all of that stuff, the only thing we could have delivered was pizza, and I don't eat pizza.
The
It's
Chinese
bread.
people didn't deliver there.
No,
Okay. So
unless you
the
was
answer,
having a
so the
catered. Like if
answer,
you
so
order
the
in a
answer,
catered amount, you can
So
have
the
it
so
delivered.
answer,
the
so the
answer is
answer is
no.
no.
The answer is no.
Well, I wanted to make sure I was telling the full truth because you like so if I'm trying to get a party fed, how I'm gonna get the food? No, if you're catering, they will bring the food to you, but for an individual, no.
Catering is still like trusting people to bring your food and shit to you, right? Those
Yes,
people
but I
could
didn't do that
definitely
either, so that still doesn't apply to me. But
So
yes,
why
it
did
is.
you bring that up?
Because you asked did the Chinese people deliver here, I'm making sure I give you a thorough answer.
But the initial question was only about you receiving delivery. You beat around the bush instead of saying, no, I've never ordered delivery home
Right.
for my house.
Like what
No,
the
that's
fuck?
not. But
No, I'm
my
just saying,
response to that was when she said the Chinese people don't
I'm just
deliver
saying, because
that,
you didn't, no, she
Before I
said that,
got
before
there
she
though.
got to that, she asked you, so have you never had food delivered to your house?
and
And
I
you,
said no.
no, you did not, the boss. You never
Okay. So
specified
what
no
did I
or
say? What
something.
did I say when she said it, 40?
You started saying that the only places that deliver food are pizza and you don't eat pizza. Then she
So
asked about the
no, and then it ended with
right.
so no.
I get it, but we're not going to assume that because you have a way with staying away from the truth. So again, you never clarified and said no. That's what I'm telling you.
But
You
I
never
literally just
said
did.
the
Please stop
only
talking
places
over
that
You
everybody.
didn't. You
Please be
didn't. You
quiet.
said,
pizza
hold
places,
on.
and then she
You
said for the Chinese,
said
no,
she
and
said DoorDash is fairly new. So no. That's what you
My where
said.
I fucked up,
That's what you
was
said.
running it back was instead of going right to the DoorDash, I went to the pizza
That's
part
what you
first.
said. And
I
we
said
just
that out of
heard that.
order.
You said DoorDash here is fairly new. So no, those were your exact words. We just heard that.
Yep.
You didn't say that, the boss?
Go back to the DoorDash part.
You didn't say that, the boss?
That delay
You know what
gone.
I'm saying? Like never keep asking like delayed music don't
No,
happen.
that's why I didn't keep talking. I specifically waited for you to come off. But
Okay,
you didn't say
listen.
that?
40 said yes, that's what we just heard what I said. But 40
Okay.
said I never said no when I literally
Because you
said,
didn't. You were responding to
oh my
DoorDash.
God.
You
All
responded
right,
to
whatever.
DoorDash.
Yes,
When
you
you
were
when you
responding
ask
to DoorDash.
when you ask, so you never had food delivered in your life. I said no multiple.
No, you didn't. You said, well, DoorDash here is fairly new. So, no, that was your exact words. 40, you can play it again, please, so she can hear again. Those are your exact words.
Yes, those were my exact
Uh-huh.
words. I'm not saying
Right.
that they weren't. So what are we arguing? What?
We're arguing that I asked delivery overall, have you ever had that received? And then you said DoorDash is fairly new. So, no, you were
Right.
answering to DoorDash, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you at that point you hadn't answered my question if you ever got delivery delivered to you. You were just speaking on DoorDash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then after that, you still didn't answer it. You went on to talk about how the pizza place delivered and how the Chinese place didn't deliver.
And I still go back, go back, go back.
We just listened to it.
Yeah, because even
This
after you
finna
said,
be
I said,
funny.
so that's still, it's still no, it still doesn't
To the
apply to me.
pizza
You
place.
you didn't
If I
say,
say
yeah, you
if
didn't
I
Like
say
say
the
what?
the
the
only
DoorDash
thing,
part.
if I say the only thing that
Just
delivers,
go
This is
back,
what
40.
happens
Just
when you
go
don't
back.
answer clearly and
Clear and
no,
concise.
but I
concise.
I
answer
keep
if
telling
I'm
y'all.
telling
Clear and
You should
if
have
I
concise.
am
just said no.
telling
You should
you,
have, and I'm not trying to be funny, but right, because you're articulate enough to be able to speak how you want. I'm just simply making a suggestion. Had you had said, no, I've
No,
never had anything delivered to my home to eat. That's very
we
clear cut
wouldn't
and
be
dry.
going through this.
Instead of
Yep.
mentioning this place, well, before then there was only DoorDash and only Chinese food. It just gets too much. That's why it's important to be clear and concise. No, I've never had any food delivered to my home, not from DoorDash, not from any independent place, whatever. Be specific, and you weren't. That's what my point was.
And from
yeah,
that recording, you only said the word no one time.
I felt like I was specific.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even take this bet seriously with you because
To
you're not
start
like a
before,
like I don't
Yeah,
really
I
with
mean,
that. Stuff like
And I don't feel
before
like I
Hart
lost
asked her.
it.
and that's why I'm gonna be honest.
I was
That's
about
why I
to
didn't
say
come into this really seriously because
Mm-hmm.
you always move like that. So if I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't take this seriously with no money and nothing like that with you. It is what it is because you'll find a way to be like I don't feel like that when everybody else is clearly telling you what it came off as. So I hear
Mm-hmm.
you, but you're the only person and you'll stick on that and die on that hill, which is why it's hard to
before.
have these kind of things with you outside of okay, hey, listen, this is just what this was
Not
interpreted
I'm the
like
only
this.
person.
No, no, I'm telling you with you very specifically because you'll be like, well, that's not how I interpret it. You are very much one of those people. So yeah,
Does anybody else feel that way?
Nah,
I just put
man.
in a jumbotron. They
All I
said
got,
give the boss her money.
all I'm saying, before Hart asked you about the DoorDash question, you did state that you don't like food getting delivered. But then when she started asking you questions, you didn't just stick to that. You just kept going around it.
That's not me going around it. I'm just me literally telling you we
Just,
only.
just run it back,
The
40.
boss,
That's not
you
Just
me.
run
came
it
That's
up.
back,
not me going.
40.
Let me tell you
nah, I
how
ain't running it back no more because
manipulative.
it don't matter.
Let
I
me
ain't running it
just
back no
tell
more because
you
it don't
how
matter. Then I'll get
manipulative.
annoyed. I'm not gonna hold you. Then I'll get annoyed and start
Yeah.
thinking like, then I'll get annoyed. So I'm not gonna do this with her. This
Let
is
me just tell you how manipulative you are, right? You started talking about the pizza shop and catering, telling me that I was going to ask you about that. When I
yep.
just asked you one simple question. Like, what the fuck do you be talking about? You just go on and on and on and on and on for no reason, man, trying to manipulate people. Like the answer was no. But I know you about to ask, well, how did you deliver food to your parties? What? How did you know I was about to ask that? When was I about to
Okay,
ask that?
So Hart, if the topic is, have you ever had food delivered? Right.
Right,
If
right.
I'm saying no, and I'm giving you the only options that we have, which is pizza, and then you ask about the Chinese food, and then I say no. Where is the manipulation in me giving you the only options that we
I
had and
just
Because
still tell?
told you what
because
the
I don't believe you, and I
manipulation
feel like
was.
another St. Louis person needs
It's
to confirm
crazy. I
that.
just
I don't
told
believe
you
it.
what the manipulation was. You telling me that I was about to ask you, how did you get food for your parties? Where the fuck did that come from? Where did that come from?
What am I manipulating by saying that?
The whole conversation. Because had you just said no, the conversation would have been over. Why would you say that I'm about to ask you about how you got food to your parties?
Same energy. I like that, yo.
What
I
are you
like
talking
that.
about?
This is crazy.
You're not making any sense. There's no
The
manipulation in
boss,
there. You just
why
use
did
that.
you say that? Why did you say that? That's all I want to know. That is manipulation. It made the conversation go further to this bullshit, to this place that we are right now when it could have just ceased. It could have just stopped. No, I didn't have food. Okay. What are you talking about? You didn't manipulate the
Or it
conversation.
could have
You
stopped
got
when
the
I told
OG.
you no the first time. Instead of you trying to ask more questions, when I said no the first time,
But you didn't say no the first time. You told me about DoorDash when I asked you about delivery overall. What are you not understanding? Sad, man.
why are you incapable of having a conversation without
I
muting?
am
It's just
because
me
you're
and you.
incapable of keep repeating yourself
You're
over and
using
over
a
again
word
and
that don't
acting like
even
you don't know
apply.
what we're talking about.
Manipulation don't
You're
apply here at
incapable of
all.
acting like you don't know what just happened. Stop.
You so you're not somebody who if somebody says something, you're gonna go say, so what about this? You're very
It's
literal.
okay to say
So
you're
since
wrong,
you're
man.
very
Or
literal,
I would
I
just
went through
say, okay, like I do a lot of times. I would just say, okay, and keep it moving. What are we talking about?
heard you.
I ain't
But
gonna lie, y'all
again,
arguing a little
because
bit,
you are
but
somebody that is very literal, so because I'm giving you all the options that we have, and I'm saying I didn't do
I
any
didn't
of
need all
those.
the options. All the
But
options was
my point is
delivery
there's
being
no
delivered to your
manipulation.
house. That was
There's no
all the
manipulation in
options.
there. You use that word for no reason.
I didn't. Because here we are still talking about some bullshit.
Which
When it
and
could have
who's
just been
doing
no.
that? I said no already. You didn't have to ask additional
All
questions.
right. All right. All right. You told me you never had DoorDash to your house. I asked you if you ever had food delivered.
And I told you the only things we could have
I
delivered
just
and that
that
I
and
didn't
that's
have
where
that
you
delivered either.
manipulated the conversation right
And
there. Right
but
there.
if I'm telling
That's it.
you,
You
That's
doing
it.
it
And you're
again.
doing it
You
again.
doing it
Trey,
Exactly.
I'm
again.
Y'all
not doing it.
damn
What
near
y'all are
Yeah,
telling a
doing
man
is
yeah.
what to say though.
misusing a term that y'all do all the time.
That's
Mm-mm.
crazy.
Whatever, man.
I didn't use a term.
I
All
think
I
it was
said
Trey,
manipulative.
Trey, y'all damn near
instead of
telling
just
her what to
standing on
say though,
I
that you
think
bro.
it
never
That's
got
was. I
food.
think
crazy.
it was turned around into a whole conversation
What
that we
was
wasn't
turned
even
around?
having.
Nothing was turned around. Y'all be
Trey,
not
I
understanding
think it
words and just
was.
throwing
I
them
think it was.
around.
Trey.
I didn't throw a word out there. All I'm saying
I
is
think it
when she
was.
asked
Man,
you,
that lady
you
gotta
never
say,
had
she say how she wants.
nothing
Y'all
delivered.
is crazy to me right now, dog. That's
It's
basically
You
not
telling.
making
said
sense.
DoorDash is
Yes, it
new.
I
is.
get what they saying. They say you should have just said no, but they basically telling you what you should have said. That's still the same thing for me.
I
That's why I
still
don't try to
funny as
do. I don't
hell.
like that shit. But hey,
They
that's what's
bet
going on.
Whatever,
they
You
everybody.
bet
should
a
have
hundred
said no. You
dollars
should
so
have
far.
never
What's up,
said no
40? What's up,
extra shit. You should
Skills?
have
What's
just
up, the
been
boss?
like regular. You should have. You
What are
should have
you
like.
saying, Tanner? And what are you saying, Spills?
I
I'm
was speaking to everybody. I was,
nobody worry
you
about
know,
no
Shut
damn
up,
saying,
Tanner.
nigga.
But basically, the boss.
yeah,
Tanner just coming up speaking while everybody was talking. What's up, though?
Basically, the boss, they saying you should have just said no and no only.
Man,
But
listen,
at the same time,
nobody can tell me how to talk,
I
man.
just asking
the
him what he
boss.
was saying though.
Listen, the boss. You basically
Who's
should have
at the
just said
barbershop?
no and no.
Who the fuck is at
Oh,
the
that's
barber?
something. I think that's the work
That's
they're
you,
doing
40?
outside of my background.
Okay.
I just
All
realized
right.
I have a white
All right.
spectrum.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Are
Yeah.
you incapable of doing that without the mute button?
Nah, I had to wean it
Still
out.
funny as
I
hell.
had
It
to
just
wean
still is
out
that. I
who was
forgot
the
I had white
culprit,
spectrum
man.
still on though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had to get the culprit. I had to see
I'm
what was
playing,
going
man.
on
I'm
there.
playing though. With the boss, basically, you just said no. And at the same time, that's how niggas be feeling, man. You ain't about to tell me what to say. So the boss, she ignorant. She gonna stand on the fact that she said no, but with a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Just with a little extra.
Cause
That's all.
exactly, but the no was still there. I'm not gonna play with
Right.
them now. Everything is manipulation when I
I
literally answering the
Oh
question.
man, just stop.
I'm willing to bet when she asked you that second question, you didn't say no. You said DoorDash is new.
That's it. That's it.
Sound
And
like
that's
you only said
crazy.
the
Like
word
you
no
don't
one
understand
time,
that.
but you
Like
said
that's
it multiple
wild.
times.
What that? But that wasn't the bet. The bet was that I never said no. When you can clearly hear
No,
me
no,
saying
no.
so no.
I didn't ask you about
I'm not
40 bet.
talking to
I didn't
you.
ask
I'm
you
not
about.
talking
The
to
bet was
you, Trey.
no, the bet was that you didn't specify saying no to getting delivery to your home. That was what the
Exactly.
Uh,
And you lost the
very
bet
much, and you didn't.
I didn't. I
I,
You
I'm
definitely
did.
not.
said no.
To DoorDash.
I never. She said you never said no. I said I absolutely said no, and I did. I said so no. At the end of
Said
everything
you
else that I
never
said,
said no
over
to getting
explaining,
food
I
to
said
delivery.
The boys, the fact that you stand on the bullshit is what get me upset. I don't know what get you upset, 40, but it's the fact that she
I don't
knows
even know.
exactly what's
This
going
lady
on.
is crazy.
It's just that's the crazy shit.
y'all gonna
OG
have to be
effect. I see
upset.
why you and OG.
I'm not gonna
I
be
see why you
upset.
and
It's
OG
a
was
kiki to
married.
me.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to
When
be
you,
upset because
I'm
I
not
don't have
upset
no
about
problem saying
anything.
I'm wrong when I think I'm
I don't
wrong, but
have.
when
I
I'm
don't. I'm
not,
not
I'm
upset
not
about
conceding
anything.
at
It's a
all.
When I
kiki to me,
think
The
I'm
boss,
wrong.
like
Mm-hmm.
you,
Mm-hmm.
kiki to me.
Yeah, I
I,
don't
I
have
love
no
you
Yeah,
though.
when
problem
I
if I
think I'm
think I'm
wrong.
wrong, but I ain't conceding if
No,
I
no,
don't.
no, and no, that's the thing. Like you will never think you're wrong based on how you interpret things. So even if everybody else
No,
is telling you
but
that
I
you
said I
present
was
the
wrong
question,
several
no, no,
times before.
I
no,
love
no,
you, the
no, no, no.
boss.
That's not what she
No, that's not
said.
what I'm saying. And you're so busy talking over me, you're not able to receive what I'm talking about. When you, it's something that is opinionated or how you perceive something, you're never going to say that you're wrong. Not something that people might have been factual, you might have been incorrect about. Based on how you perceive things, you're never going to be wrong. So I don't get upset. It's a key to me because I know that's how you are. We have these conversations.
That, but that's cap though, because I've been talking
Not
to
that.
you, G, Hart, and a couple other people, and if y'all give me a perspective, like, oh, okay, I ain't think about it like that, but when you're right, you're right. I've said that, so that's on opinionated and perspective topics as well, not just fact based things. So that's
So
inaccurate what you just
things
said.
that's not true. Anytime you perceive something a certain way, you've never changed your mind about that ever.
Me changing
She
my
be
mind
taking
is
on me. I
is
ain't gonna
not
lie. She be
equivalent
taking
to
on
me
me.
seeing where you're coming from and saying when you're right, you're right. I don't have to change my
And
Nah,
mind
she
I
to
do
see
that
still,
too,
your
though.
and
Like
perspective.
that's fine too.
y'all
That's
do.
fine too. And I
Y'all
still
know
have
where a
never
nigga
seen you
coming
do
from.
that either. So we'll be specific.
Okay. Well, I
Well,
mean,
based
again,
off
y'all just gonna have to
experience,
be
y'all see
mad because
where a
I'm
nigga
never
come from.
conceding if
You
I don't
keep
feel like I
getting
was
mad and
wrong.
nobody's mad. Nobody's mad. We know how you give it up.
Hart
Nobody's
just
mad.
said, Hart just said that's what gets her
And then
mad. So that's what I'm
so
addressing.
speak to Heart, then don't say y'all because you know y'all means you all. And if Heart said it specifically, put the address on it. Don't say you
Well,
all. But
what's your
I
favorite
said several
phrase? If
times,
it don't
this is
apply,
what
let it
no,
slide.
it does apply because you said you all. So if
Oh, okay. Well, if it applied, then
of it. So it does apply when you say something like you all, it does apply to you all in this room. So I can't let it fly. So I'm telling you, if you know that you was only talking to ever, I mean E Hart, who's the person who said it, why you keep saying you all instead of saying E Hart you? That's the problem. You're not clear and concise. That's why we're here where we're at right now. Address it. You don't
Let
have to
it.
say you
And
all.
don't address me with that
You
bullshit
don't have
because
to
I
say you
said what
all.
I said
The
and I'm going
fuck?
to be mad and you addressing it is going to get
See?
me even
See?
madder. So,
See, Hart's gonna be mad. Tell her,
You
ask
can
her
either
why
be
she mad.
mad or
That
Don't
let
say
it
man,
you
fly,
man,
all.
let
Let
it
it
literally
land.
fly.
still
I
telling her
ain't
what to
changing.
say.
Yeah, no, I don't. My thing is, don't
The
use my
boss,
phrase incorrectly. What I
No,
use.
no,
the
no.
boss said
Let
your
it. You
order
you
exploded
say you
right
say
now.
stuff all the time. Be
It
like,
doesn't
if it don't
matter. It
apply, let it
doesn't
fly.
matter.
If it
If
do
I say
apply,
that
let it
in a
land.
no,
I
if
don't
it don't
care.
apply, let
that's
it
not
fly.
how it go.
That's not how it goes.
That's what
That's
I
not how it
changed it.
go.
If it
Yeah, and
apply,
that's
That's
a
let it
not how
prime
it
land. I
go.
example
don't
of
care.
how
Get his
you think
ass
things are your
pussy.
way. It's not your way.
You
Don't
can't
Get
say,
I
say
his
oh,
don't
that
care.
ass
man
pussy.
phrase. You
don't you
can't. I
don't
love
quote
you, the
me.
boss.
No,
Fuck it,
no,
I'ma
no.
remix
Don't
it.
quote me and have it fucked up. If you have a
I
freedom of
don't
speech and
love it.
saying whatever you
Okay.
like, whatever you
Nope.
like, it's a free country. I'm just simply asking when people are referencing anything in regards to me and y'all get to saying fucked up, don't do that. Just say your own thing. That's all I'm saying. Don't say like you
That
say.
is your saying.
No,
If it
and I
don't
and I
apply,
hear it,
let
and
it
I'm
fly.
just asking, just simply asking. Y'all, you got the saying fucked up, so don't use me as an example because I don't be
I,
using.
I didn't. I
You
did. That
used
is
it
the
fucked up.
saying.
You had it fucked up. Just like half the time, I'm devil's advocate. I'm gonna do this. Y'all niggas be having it fucked up. Don't use the shit I use and you got it twisted. Make yourself. You're
No.
very. You're smart enough to be able
I
to
said
make.
the phrase right and used it right.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you
No, you
didn't.
didn't.
Yes, I
Yo,
did.
I love you, the boss.
You can't say if it don't apply, let it fly. Once you say things like you all, because it applies to you
Yep,
all.
you all to whoever
Right.
it applies
Right.
to. So you can either let it fly or let it land. I still said it, and I'm gonna
No,
It
say it
only
again.
applies to
no,
one person.
no.
Trey, fuck y'all.
See, I'm on the boss
Y'all.
side.
Yep,
Talk
y'all.
how you
Yep.
want the
Y'all means
boss.
you all. That means it applies to
Talk
you
how
Hey,
you
the
all.
want the
She
boss.
kept
boss.
saying you
Straight
Hold
all
up.
what?
I'm
on.
gonna
You
do it
can't say
every
it doesn't
time.
apply. That's the
Yes, the
difference.
boss. Say
The,
That's
what
the
the fuck
hey,
difference.
the
you
boss,
want, the
you
When women
made
boss.
it.
say something,
You made it, the
no,
boss.
that's the
I'm gonna
difference.
do it every
That's the
time.
difference.
Every
That's the
time, the
difference.
boss,
You
and I
made
got your
it.
back.
Hold on, Spills.
But when
Hold
you're
on,
wrong, you're
Spills. The
wrong. I'll
boss,
tell
you
you,
made
You
it.
you're
ain't
wrong
got
right
shit,
now.
You
bitch.
made
Shut
it
the
I
in.
know
fuck
I
up.
ain't, and
You made it
I know
in.
I don't need nobody to co-sign it. I
Hey,
know
I
I
I
ain't.
ain't
you can
co-signing you. I'm
you
hey,
can.
co-signing my action.
hold
Really,
on,
I'm
I
using
Spills.
mean,
you as the
getting
example. You really like a
validation
little.
from motherfuckers who don't even
You
really know
really,
what
you
proper
really a little.
conjunctions
You
are.
really.
Don't be
Why y'all
saying
in
that.
here
Like
jumping my best?
don't violate everybody. Sorry,
Because she in
Rizzo.
here on some bullshit
Sorry,
or
Rizzo.
something.
I
Yeah, the
muted it
boss
right when you
tripping,
started
honestly.
talking. Sorry, sis.
None of it matters. They not jumping me. G ain't got a scratch on me.
Hey,
Oh,
Not
That's
a
you,
all
scratch.
right.
the
talking
boss.
Not a
crazy.
her
Look
out
at
of
you
place.
talking crazy. Look at you all talking crazy. I ain't got no
The
scratch
boss.
on
Hold
me.
on, Spills. Hold on,
You got your
Spills.
ass
Hold on.
whooped.
Every time you're away, this girl's
Not at
going to
all.
the bus when she get caught doing something. Well, Wisdom would do that too. I don't know why you keep coming in here with your case on.
Hey, hey, the boss, you made it. The boss,
Mm.
you made it. It could
Wisdom,
have. You made it. It could have been Records House, the boss, because
this
you stood on
motherfucker's
business,
sick.
man. You ain't do nothing but stand on business.
I'm good.
The
Yeah,
boss
both of
stood
y'all
on
right.
that
You know what I'm saying?
bullshit the
Part of them
whole
right.
time.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good.
really,
I
I
ain't
really
That shit
don't,
moving.
crazy,
I really don't be
cuz.
Part,
caring
The
about,
boss
I really
is
You
don't,
got
funny
your
I
as
really
part
ass
of
don't
them
care
hell,
right
about
there.
being
man.
right.
Both of
That shit
y'all
crazy,
right.
bruh.
To me, part of them right
I'm
there.
straight.
The
I
boss
don't,
say,
I don't care
oh,
about
tell
being
me,
right. I
keep
don't
on
care about.
saying
Let me
nothing.
hurry so Trey's done because it's get on my nerve. You done, Trey? Is that fucking? You just Lord, boss, Lord. I can't even think straight. You done? I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I was trying to say something. You
Just
just kept talking
remember
louder
the
and
boss
louder.
did that to you
I was
for
just
me, not
making
me.
sure he was
Don't
done.
worry.
You say what?
How did I do it when
No,
you the
I
one
no
No,
that
no
I
no
said,
no
said it?
just
let no
remember
let
the boss did it, not me.
no you were the one making that loud obnoxious sound. It wasn't the boss. It was you. It wasn't the boss. It was you.
You know what I'm saying? They got you to the
I'm not at
point
any
already.
point,
That's what I'm
sir.
saying.
I'm speaking on
Oh
you
my
doing
God.
something annoying, and it's
The boss
okay.
did
No,
it.
you did it.
All right, I ain't
No, it's
going,
you did it.
I
No,
ain't
all
standing
right. So
on it.
stop
Ain't the
talking because
boss.
you're not gonna win with me. I'm not everybody else. You're not gonna win with me.
I'm not
So
trying to
are you
win. I
done? So
just
like
said
I
I'm giving
asked,
it
are
to
you
you.
done or are you finished? So
And I'm answering you because
are
you
you
wanted the
okay? So
answer.
what's the done? What's the answer? Yes or no?
I told you that I ain't finna keep going with you
Another
like the
person
boss.
incapably being clear and concise. Like the fuck I said. Nobody cares about the
It was
boss
God
being
clear.
right.
damn.
Stop
It
talking
wasn't
over me. I don't
concise.
care. Please stop talking over me, Spills. Like I said, I don't care about being right with the whole yes or no thing. Like with the boss that's like that's just a we do these kind of things all the time. I felt like this, I stood on it, so that wasn't a whole big thing. Yes, I am going to be correct about motherfucking phrases I use because it is what the fuck it is. When you use words like you all, you're unable to eliminate anybody because you're speaking to you all in the space. That's the difference with saying something like bitches who fucking bitches was talking shit. Da da da. I can eliminate myself because I don't necessarily have to be a bitch. I could be feel like being a woman today. I might even be identifying as a trans man, so I would be able to let it fly because it didn't apply to me. But when you say things like you all, you've encompassed this whole fucking space. Respectfully, that was my point that I was making after that. I really don't care about anything else.
Yeah, I just disagree. That's all.
That's fine. I'm not surprised.
That's it.
Our understandings are totally different, and I just thought I have
And
to.
we used
Wait,
to
she
that. We talk all the
disagrees with
time. We used to
she
that.
She just
disagrees with
the
you all
definition
with
of
the
you all.
word
Yeah, just just let her go
that
because
she
it
dis
doesn't fit what it doesn't fit her being right, so she has to disagree with it.
yeah, that's
I
sad.
was I don't know how you associate with the like
Hey,
people's girl.
not you, not you. So you associate with me too.
Likes of this person, bro. What the fuck? I mean, it's daily, daily doodoo, daily doodoo.
So does any of this have to do with $100 bet?
Nah, man, fuck your
Yep.
bestie and her
You
bets.
know
Fuck
your
it.
friend wasn't gonna
Dang,
pay it
if your
anyway.
bestie is
No, nah,
wild.
it's your bets. Nobody's doing this with you no more, man. F your bestie's bets, man. We're not taking up shit with her.
Can I borrow
You're
somebody
really like an
AAA?
ass better at this point in my book. In the hood, that's what they call niggas. You're an ass better, bro.
Yeah, her
You
money
can
is
call
no
it
good
whatever
over
you
I
want to
here.
gotta
call it,
stop
man.
for
Her
doing that.
money
You're
is
an
not
ass better,
good.
bro. Your money ain't good here, man. We're good.
Yeah, her money's no
Okay,
good.
I'm
You want
alright
to
with
make a
that, man.
bet. She does everything from like I only meant 100 pennies to this. Like niggas ain't got time for that stupid shit. She's an ass better. I'm all set. But that's the
Mm.
Shit.
conclusion I've come to today. Rizzo.
Damn.
Ali, what you say about Triple A?
I don't mean to be rude, but
Thank you,
do
Fila. I
anybody got
appreciate
AAA?
you.
Hi, they said
You
fuck
on the
you.
side of the road?
Yeah, I need some AAA. Can somebody help me? Y'all arguing and shit, and I'm stuck.
Thank you, Tata. It's people that know understand. I appreciate y'all, man.
Nah, I mean, people that don't understand what's going on is crazy. Like
I promise you.
acting like you didn't see the whole beginning of Tata sentence as well. But go off though. Alleyway. I don't
I
think
understood her whole
is
sentence.
triple
I agree
A
with all of it.
transferable. Like,
You
can I
said
send
what?
my AAA to you, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah, cuz just call roadside or something, cuz I'm stuck.
I can't do that. Like that
Nah,
don't work because I'm my roadside is in
You
New
better get
York
out and walk,
to
bitch.
my insurance.
nah, get off and walk on the freeway is kind of crazy. Nigga just told me to kill myself, and y'all not doing nothing.
You not
But
gonna kill
you want
yourself
the
if you
tow
get
truck
off and
man to
walk.
pull up
Wait,
and
what?
come hook up your car to his truck on the freeway, but you can't walk on the
What did
You
you
highway.
do?
not
You
gonna
ran
kill
out of gas,
yourself.
alleyway?
Nah, me running out of gas is what happened. Now,
So
is
y'all don't
y'all
have like a California dot? Like we got Mo dot, I dot. Y'all don't have like a CA dot, a cat dot?
Why the fuck would
nah,
you get
nah?
on
What
the
is that?
highway with
What
no
is that?
gas?
It's like this y'all state patrol assistance.
My boy,
I just
why you
found
got
out
on the
about that.
highway without gas?
Cause it's like, all right, so y'all, so niggas know like if you got a 2019, 2020 car and up, you feel me? They got y'all miles in the front. So you feel me, nigga? I was driving on them 8 miles and shit. Like I did the GPS. It was about
Let
seven
me
point
get
two
all
to
the
get
way to
there.
8 is wow.
Yeah,
8 is
I don't. Wait,
crazy.
hold on.
Eight
How do y'all
miles
feel
is
y'all tank up?
8 miles. The line is on the E, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
what are
your
you
shit
talking
shouldn't even
about?
be that low at the window.
What are
You
you
know what
talking
I'm saying?
about,
Hey,
my nigga?
bro. See, this is what we not gonna do. We not gonna judge me when y'all can help me.
Nah, we already is
Can we
judging
though? Cause can't you call what the same
Nigga, you
people?
better call the homies, low. The fuck?
Right.
I
Fuck
Nigga,
ain't
is
gonna lie,
wrong
you
with
Man,
can't
you?
use
nigga.
our
fuck
insurance.
is wrong with
I
You
you?
ain't
can't
gonna
use
lie. Me
our
call
You
me
better
insurance.
call
calling
the
the
you.
homies,
homies is
nigga.
not
The
gonna
fuck
do
is
They
nothing
go.
the
Hey,
cause
they
fuck is the
probably.
man.
They
point of
gonna
motherfucking
probably.
having a gangbanging family if you can't call them when
Yeah, I
you
was
need
about
them?
to
You
say
better
they probably
call
gonna
And
them.
make
that's
fun
and
of them.
that's
Them
Dick
see
sucking
niggas
low
supposed to
see
be
profile number. Tell a
roadside
nigga you need a
anyway, cuz.
motherfucking.
see
Tell that
40.
nigga you
That's
need a
why
ride.
gang
Tell that
bang
nigga your
Yo,
family like
motherfucking.
that now
Tell that nigga your
nowadays.
bar broke down in your car. I don't know how y'all do it,
I
but just
thought them
Call
niggas
up,
was
call
roadside
up
Nah,
anyway,
saying my
cuz.
bar is
I
crazy.
don't know if that's the best do
roadside
that. I might have
crips is
fucked that up.
funny
My
as
fault. I might have
shit.
fucked that up. But
call
tell
them
that
up,
nigga your
Yeah,
bar broke down. Tell
roadside crips is
Roadside
crazy.
Crips, cuz.
yeah,
call
tell
the
him to pull up
roadside
on
We
you,
lovers,
come and
man.
cuz.
help. We help fix your car.
Fuck yeah, man. You they gonna get
The
your
Lokes
Roadside,
Ask
ain't
them
pulling up
niggas if
yet.
you
roadside.
could be the OG of
wasn't
that
exhibit a
set.
crip, nigga? He's like the main car fixer. Wasn't exhibit a crip, bro?
Yo,
Nah, come. All
Oh,
right,
come
bro.
on,
Y'all
all right.
playing with me. I
Nah,
gotta
I'm
figure
dead
something.
ass serious,
he
but all
told him
right.
I
pimp
gotta
your
figure
ride.
something out
Yo,
because
the
Now
y'all
exhibit,
tweaking.
roadside
now
Crips
exhibiting
and
a crip.
exhibit is
Huh.
yo.
Hey,
Now
cuz,
exhibiting a crip.
the Lokes ain't pulling up on you, cuz.
All right, he
Hey,
wasn't a crip.
bro.
You can't call
You
Yeah,
the Lokes,
niggas,
yeah.
cuz.
you niggas.
That's the OG of the roadside lokes, fam. Like,
Yo,
fuck
for
is you
real.
talking
No, all
about?
jokes aside, exhibit wasn't a crip. I think.
Yes, nigga,
Oh,
roadside.
That's what I'm saying. Pimp my ride, cuz. Tell that nigga come fix your ride.
Nah, asking
Hey,
the
bro,
rolling
Fix my
I'll
60s to
ride,
talk to
come
y'all
cuz.
help
niggas
you
later,
move
man.
your
That's
vehicle
in
is
they Bible.
crazy.
That's
They
in
gonna
they
get him
crip
rolling
Bible.
again. Yo, that's what you need to do. Call out all the crip. Like, yo, cuz I'm in your neighborhood. I'm trying to get rolling again with $60 to help me ride on gas. You gotta just scheme your way to fuck up out of here.
Bro, what?
I'm trying to get rolling again.
A gang. I don't know no more gang names. My name's cuz, but just keep listing them, bro.
I
I'm
got
trying
a
to
Nigga,
tell
good
you.
I got a
You
good
don't even
20 to
need
100
no.
blocks,
You
cuz.
Hold
don't
on.
even
Wait.
need your
Rolling
car
60s
towed. You stupid
neighborhood.
bitch. Just
Nah,
take
I
your
nigga
need to
ass to
get
said,
the
I'm
rolling. I got a good
trying
OnlyFans,
20 to
nigga.
100,
Tell me,
cuz.
does the
What you
gas
think?
I'm
station pass
trying to
Nigga
great
get
don't have
great
no
rolling again,
gas.
cause like,
I'm trying to get rolling again, cuz. I got a good 20 to 100, cuz. You know what
Now
I'm
you
saying?
got 60. You trying to get rolling on 60. You trying to be rolling on 60, cuz that's what you trying to
Fix
do.
my
That
Heard?
is
ride.
the
I'm
dumbest
roadside.
You
shit.
trying to hit
Why
the
the
gas
fuck would
station
you
right
want
there
your
up
Nah,
car
Carroll
cause it's
Grape
the
Street and
towed?
all
rolling
that. You gotta
20s all the way
incorporate
up to
all
the
the hoods,
hundreds,
man.
40.
You could just tell
Huh?
somebody to pull up on you.
40, they
Huh?
taught us, Alleyway taught me that it's the Crips all the way from the rolling 20s all the way to the 100 block. So
I
that's what I'm
know.
saying.
That's
I'm
just
trying to
too
get
much.
rolling. I got about 20 to 100, cuz.
Oh, I got you. Okay, 20 to 100. All right.
Anybody from them blocks could pull up. The 20s, the 30s, anybody could pull up.
This
That's
nigga gonna ask Exhibit to fix to give him some gas. This nigga gonna walk out there with a fish tank,
okay.
a cotton
Yeah.
oh,
candy
really?
maker in his shit, and no gas. Nigga still gonna be stuck on the highway with all kind of shit he don't need.
You
But
gonna be real.
nah,
Nigga
yeah,
gonna
that
have a
was
basketball court in the
asking for
trunk.
roadside assistance when you can just have one of your homies pull up with a little gas tank is crazy.
Yeah, that's
See, look,
crazy,
You
look,
stupid
cuz.
bro, y'all,
motherfucker.
look, bro. The
Call the
homies
Lokes,
ain't the
nigga.
homies, cuz like we bang
Call
the
the
same
Lokes,
hood, but
cuz.
we don't fuck with each other.
Call the
Like,
Lokes, cuz.
Yeah, bro. That's
That
fucked
is
up,
crazy. You
man.
need to
They
get
don't
out of
like
Hey,
me.
that.
They
y'all
don't
niggas
say they don't
always
Clean
like
it
me.
up.
screaming, yo, this shit, y'all always screaming this shit more than the gang. It's a family, it's a lifestyle. You can't even get the nigga to come to exit 3 on your dumb
He got
ass
me
to
fucked
get
up.
you
I'm
some
talking
fucking.
about he got me fucked up. I ain't lying. I'll never be in no situation like that. I'll call one of my partners
who the fuck is asking you, ho?
cause you a stupid bitch. You let Soto embarrass
Mhm.
you the other day, bitch. I ain't lying, you dumb. But beside
Bro,
that,
Soto can never
but
embarrass me, cuz.
yeah, he
Like, shut
did, man.
up.
Y'all finna you just like him. Except you
Soto
just
can't
like
embarrass
him.
me, nigga.
You just like him, man.
A nigga asked Soto his hood. Nigga asked me my hood. I'm begging my hood. Nigga asked Soto his hood.
All
He ain't
right,
say
tell
shit.
them same niggas up and that's it. Tell them nigga come give you $20, man.
Nah, fuck no.
Fuck
I'd
wrong
rather
with you?
walk.
Tell them niggas cash app you $20, $30. She said I'd rather
Wait, is
walk.
the problem
Well, get
that
the
you don't
walking then,
have
cuz.
money or you
Nah,
don't?
cuz it's like this. All right, so the
It's
problem
two
is, cuz I
reasons. He
got the
gotta go get
bread, but
Wait,
paid.
damn,
spills. What'd you say?
the gas station is about 4 mile. Is a 4 mile radius from where
Oh,
I'm at.
all
Cuz
right.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Walking distance, I ain't gonna get there for another hour or two.
But
You
you
gotta
gonna
start
sit there.
now.
But
That
you gonna
sounds
sit
kind of
there for an
good.
hour or
Man.
two.
You gotta start now. As a matter of fact, let me charge
That's
my
way
phone.
longer. That's way longer than an hour or two, boy.
But you gonna sit there for an hour or two.
That sounds
You
good.
can run fast.
I ain't fucking running. It's hot as hell out here,
Alleyway,
Wes.
you dead ass can't call nobody
Four
to bring you
miles,
gas.
Rizzo.
You said what?
You dead ass can't call nobody to bring you gas.
All right, so it's like I could call somebody, but it's like is somebody gonna come? That's the whole thing.
Call
No.
them niggas, send them niggas 20 $25, bro, to get a gas can and about $10 worth of gas, and you back on your way
You
to the
can't
exit.
trust them now. You can't trust them to bring your shit when you send them that money either.
What?
Come on,
A
cuz.
gas can $25?
No, you gonna pay him before, right? So like, if he can't even trust them to come pick them up or nothing like that, I ain't giving you no money, man. You probably ain't gonna get my shit and bring it to me. Either.
Damn, bro. Why would you get the gas? The gas station is goddamn 10 miles away, and you got 8 miles on the gas. Like, what we doing,
Call a
bro?
Uber. Call a Uber
For
to
what?
where you at.
To the highway?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, cuz like
No, it ain't no exit near you at all, my guy.
cuz like the exit is like what? Mm, probably like a mile away. But other than that,
Bitch,
cuz
get the
I'm gonna have to
walker,
walk
man.
anyway.
Nah, walk your ass to that
You
exit.
got on the
Walk
Walk
this
this
highway with
shit
no
motherfucker.
out.
gas, man. Crazy.
Y'all
Acting
niggas
like you're
really,
too
yeah.
good to
I know
walk
one
when
thing
you
about
already
niggas.
ran out of gas is
You
crazy.
niggas
We
is
trying to help
always
you figure out
judgmental.
shit. Shut up. We gonna talk shit, but we trying to help you
Nah,
figure it
one
out.
thing about niggas is they'll get on the phone with a bunch of other